All right, Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again. So, what exactly are we doing right now? We have our SD cards in here, as you can clearly see, and they've been in here for possibly about over a month right now. And I always go back, I check in it. What I do is I take a little stick and I stir them up. And as I'm stirring it up, I'm seeing a lot of the gold off of it right now, which is very good. Ooh, shouldn't have used a metal stick. Whoa, that tore it up real quick. That tore it up quick. All right, I will put that metal stick aside. And we will use a wooden stick. All right, very simple. We'll use a wooden stick. And as I'm doing this right now, I'm just checking on all of the SD cards in there. And I didn't know if today I would just stir it up or change it out, and just to take a look at what's going on with it right now. And so it still does have some of these gold pieces on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a transfer. We're not moving it to a different container, but we're going to pour it out and see if there's any gold on the bottom, or we could actually end up straining the gold off of all of this today, leave it inside of some water for a period of time, and then drain that out. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how this is done, point by point. And we're going to put it into, we're going to pour it into a container, all right, and then pour it back in. And not just straining it, this is a lot easier. So this is our white container, okay? These are our SD chips, and we're going to pour them in. Okay, now as you can see by the camera, they still have a lot of gold on it, okay? A lot of that gold hasn't come off yet, okay? Which is very good. Now, the good part is when you pour it into a container and pour it back in, you can check on a few things. What I'm also looking at is there's not a lot of gold on the bottom. A lot of this gold is actually stuck on the chips there, and you actually have a bit of debris. As you can see in here, I got a leaf, and I want to take that out. I don't want that getting into it at all. And that's what we actually have. We have a lot of our SD chips in there. They're a bit stuck, but we do have, they still have a lot of gold on them right now. So to be honest, they might need about another week, or they may, I can filter it out now and actually I can start filtering it. But here's the thing, if you can actually see, and I'm going to take this piece here, you still have a lot of the gold there on it. You see that? So there's still gold on this. Now the question is, will this gold come off? All right. Now if this gold can come off, I'll strain it now. That lets me know that it's come off of its base. So I'll just get a stick, okay? And I'm going to see if I can move some of this gold. And yes, I can move the gold. Okay. All right, we're going to filter it today. All right, we're going to change this video itself to a filtration video. Okay? So what we're going to do is, since we already have our SD chips in a new bin, and the good part is I can actually take a wooden stick, I can stir them around right now. It makes it a lot easier. What we're going to do is we're going to filter out all of the acid that's inside of this, and we're going to filter that into a container. Okay, so I'm going to do a video filtering this in a container. Now, there's a reason why I actually ended up doing this, is because one, every month or so, depending on how much gold scrap you actually have in it, you want to pour it out of the container if you're not using a bubbler and pour it back in. That allows oxygen to get back into it, and also to have these stirred around rapidly and moved. Okay, and remember, all of this that's in this large container fits in here. It's just the depth of the container. Okay, it's just the depth. All of that did fit in here. Okay, very, very simple. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to end up changing this video to a filtration video right now. Okay, so as you can see here, that's how this is. Now I can stop this video and do another video filtering it because it's ready to go, and then we're going to show you what we're actually going to do. But this video is specifically to show you that if you don't have a bubbler at times, you can use another container to put everything in. You give it a quick stir around. I bought this little metal ruler for 99 cents at a thrift store. All right, and I just stirred it. I showed you guys you don't need to use a metal one. You can just use another one. Take it out. You get to stir it around a bit at the time there, and then you can put it back into the same container. Okay, there is a bigger piece in here. I don't know if, there we go. All right, there's a large piece in here, which is not an SD chip. Look at that. There's a big, what is this here? Did we put that in the video? We might have put that in, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a video filtering these out right now, okay? So I'm going to get the setup ready. I'm going to show you guys how it's done. We're going to get all of our filters, and we're going to do this. Now, this is actually going to go through quick because we actually don't have a lot of liquid with this. We actually have more components than we have liquid, okay? So we're going to go ahead and actually do that now, all right? Stay tuned. The video after this is going to be that, okay? Pro Dumpster Diver out.